Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. So I'm hoping everyone is ready to just, you know what I'm saying, sip some tea with Jay Lee, y'all. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Dut, 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 dut. Dun, 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 and all that good shit. Anyway, so y'all kept asking me about the Billboard Awards. I had not watched the Billboard Awards. I did not even know they came on the other day. Because I was at Lane Bryant being pissed off at the time. So I had to watch what did I do? I went on demand and it was on demand. I didn't even know they had the show on demand. Somebody told me to look it up on there and it was. I'm like, oh, look at God, okay. I mean, the Billboard Awards are never really good like that. The main thing. I'm trying to put up the stuff that y'all asked me to talk about in case it's something that I don't go over. I can try to mention it. But I took a couple notes when I watched it, okay? We're going to see what I can talk about. So the whole Taylor Swift thing, okay? Taylor Swift performance, she did open her performance with a Beyonce-inspired Coachella copy, okay? If, Black Twitter called it Mayochella, I cackled the moment I seen it. It was a whole mayo and mustard flavored, performance, in my opinion. The whole marching band with the pink outfits, and people kept on saying Beyonce didn't start marching bands. Beyonce copying people too. It ain't that she can't do marching bands. It's like because the whole homecoming thing just came out last month. The whole it just seemed like she got it from Beyonce. Like, I don't even know what it was. The sing she was saying, the song she was singing was saying, so one of these things is not like the other. Like your performance, it wasn't Coachella. It wasn't even Mayochella. It was just like unseasoned chicken. Unseasoned chicken, unseasoned fish that's fried, and you eat it. It's like this. This ain't got no taste. Like Taylor Swift, to me, doesn't have taste. She's still chicken, and people still like chicken. And some people like unflavored chicken. I don't know why I don't, but some people do. So she has a whole fan base. But, her opening of her performance, it was Beyonce's homecoming opening. No one was saying, oh, she used a band. Her opening matched Beyonce's opening, and it was just too close to when it happened. And then the band people had on pink. So one of these things was not like the other Taylor, and I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I never have been. I've always tried to like her music, because I like different kind of music, but I've just never gotten into it at all, because I don't like unflavored chicken. So that could be the whole reason. But again, she has a whole fan base. So I'm saying, I don't know her, but I wish her well. But she did, in my opinion, copy the opening of Homecoming for her performance, and it was what it was. I mean, if you want some unflavored chicken, go to her. Kelly Clarkson hosted the awards. She did a whole opening thing where she sang some of the songs that were nominated. It was cute. It was cute, the whole little bit with the security guard not knowing who she was. That's a running joke. It's like, who really know who Kelly Clarkson is all these years after American Idol? I mean, you either know her or you don't. There's like no in between. Like, if you didn't watch American Idol, you would probably have no idea who she is. So it can be very possible that someone would say, who? Kelly who? Kelly Clarkson. Ain't she a seafuller? No, she's a whole singer. So the only part of the opening that I thought was a bit cringeworthy was when she had to do the Cardi B I Like a song, and I was like, oh, it's a little cringy. Still good, but a little cringy. Okay. Now we did see that she performed a little bit later on. Kelly has a great voice. I've always liked Kelly Clarkson. Honestly, I have. One of her songs. Well, it was one song. Something about what? No. Some songs she used to sing about, I don't know what it was, and the song would always make me cry. Can't damn it, what's the name of that damn song? But if I hear it, I know what it was. It was something about a going across the street. It was like a daddy issue song. It was when I had daddy issues, with my birth father. So it can't, with that thing. But I've always liked her voice. Anyway, well, I've liked her singles that she's came out with. So we seen Ella Mai won for top R&B artist. I loved her album. Her album was really, really a great body of work. I listened to it the first time drive to Chicago to see my brother, and I listened to it like on repeat the whole 3 hour, 4 hours it took me to get to Chicago. And I listened to it. Well, no, I think I played it maybe once or twice, not the whole rap, because I was jamming the whole rap. But it was a really great album, so I think it was a great R&B album. It really, really was. Now, a girl named Halsey performed, and I've heard her name, I've heard her voice. I like her voice. I need to look up some of her music. I liked her performance. It reminded me of lesbians tripping on porn. It was a lesbian porn trip kind of performance, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It was like a PG version of lesbian porn. Okay, just go to a porn website and look up lesbian tripping, and that's what it reminded me of. I'm just saying, don't ask me how I know, but people watch different things when you with people, and that's that's what it reminded me of. But I liked the performance. But I'm like, are y'all tripping? That's what y'all doing? Y'all scissoring? Okay. It was a PG version of that. Okay. But I like her voice. And I like the performance. Now, all jokes aside, I like the performance. Sierra performed, I've been thinking about you. I can say I'm a Sierra fan. I like enough of her music and her songs to say I'm a fan. But Sierra either gets it right or not quite right or wrong. Okay? Thinking About You is not one of my favorite songs. Her performance was very much so like a Janet Jackson rendition from I Get So Lonely, in my opinion. I also got a little bit, rhythm. It was a Janet Jackson inspired. I'll say that it gave me Janet Jackson feels with some of the dancing, some of the little dance breaks and everything. Um, it wasn't bad at all. It just wasn't my cup of tea. And I like her. People underestimate Sierra. Sierra is a great performer. I don't think she has the best or strongest voice, but I think she puts on a show. But again, this is not my favorite Sierra song. I'll just say that. But I know she can't do level up, level up. She couldn't do that no more because it's like, okay, we done leveled up. We love the song. And now we need something new. And that's her new single. So, girl. Anyway, we seen Drake. Drake won 12. Was it 12? He won 12 awards. 12 awards. He won top album, top male artist, and 10 other damn things. You know what I'm saying? It's Drake. What are you gonna do? Okay. The Jonas Brothers. They performed. I didn't care too much. I've never really been a Jonas Brother fan at all. I haven't. I know one of the brothers married Sansa Stark after the awards. They got married in Vegas in one of them weird chapels by fake Elvis. If why isn't there no fake black artists who marry people? Like, can I be married by like a fake Sammy Davis Jr., a shaboing boing man? I want to get married by a fake black person who's passed away. I want to get married by like a fake Prince and be sang down the aisle by a fake Whitney Houston, and then maybe like a fake Michael Jackson, like does a little spin dance. I don't know, but I mean, like, does Vegas have any other fake, like, marrying famous dead people? I don't know. I just wonder about that. Anyway, all the Jonas Brothers are married now, and I hear more about them being married now than anything else, which is weird. And I think it's because of who the wives are. Well, at least with who two of the wives are, because one wife was Priyanka Chopra, who was an actress, and the other was Sansa Stark, Sophie Turner. So that was what. But the whole time I'm like, where's the third brother? Where is he at? But he was on stage. He was on stage waiting to play a guitar near some fire. And then once they got on the stage, I'm like, oh, okay, I was entertained. I think it was their energy. They have swag. Not, this right here is my swag. Not that kind of swag, but a swag where I was like, okay, that's why people like they had great energy. The song was a great song. I was like, okay, Jonas Brothers, I'm not gonna buy y'all music, but I'll say, okay, now, watch a little bit of his performance. It gave me and that's why I think why I did that like Sierra's. I didn't get enough energy from it. You know what I'm saying? Even though she was all around the stage, it was just different. It was just different. But but I'm like, I don't, I'm not a Jonas Brothers fan, but I'm like, if Immature came back and did a concert, I'd be happy. You know what I'm saying? If who else? NSYNC, but with Justin Timberlake. Okay, I don't want no damn NSYNC without him. Okay, ain't no NSYNC without Justin Timberlake. Okay, because you can't perform Gone without you can't perform most of their songs without Justin. Anyway, but I feel like, because they said they hadn't performed together in a while, and I'm like, that's how we felt when Destiny Child performed together at Coachella. We had not seen them in years, and it was wonderful seeing them together. So yeah. Where's Hanson? Where they at? Why they didn't perform? Okay. Khalid. Is it Khalid? Khalid? I think it's Khalid. What? The one who's saying, send me, that dude. Honestly, him. So he performed or whatever. I mean, it was real 1990s R&B. It was real. I'm a little bit sleepy, but I want to dance around real slowly, like or whatever. It was a sultry vibe. It put me to sleep though. And I think it's because I don't listen to much of his music. I just know a couple of his singles. So that may be his style. I was like, no, thank you. But you have a great voice. But I don't know. Anyway, Ariana Grande performed. She performs like she was raised near a hood she didn't live in, and there was a lot of black people in that hood, and she wasn't allowed over there, but she would sneak and talk to the black folk, and so she thinks she light skinned, but she's not really light skinned, but she performed like she thinks she light skinned, but she's not. That's what her thing was. This right here, and she did sound like, girl, the whole trap music type white girl grande, hooker boots with urban type dancers. I just wasn't here for it. I mean, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just like, you're not light skinned enough to be doing like that. And not, I'm not trying to be racist, okay? So don't begin. I can't believe you said that. If you can't take my fucking jokes, get up a fucking channel. Anyway, I don't know what her style is. I feel like she changed every time she put out a new single because she's still trying to find herself because she's so young. So I don't know if I liked it or not because I don't think it's her. I think she get with a producer who say, this is a vibe. You should do this. Okay. This is vibe too. Okay. And I'm like, girl, stop saying okay. Madonna performed with an eye patch on. And I was like, did she hurt her eye? I'm like, what's going on? Like, did she need the eye patch? Or it's like, is her eye messed up? I was very confused. Then I seen, oh, it's a pirate type theme. Okay. And I was just like, I liked the performance because it was entertaining. All the dancing around the computer generated people. It was it was what it was. It was entertaining and confusing all at the same time. And I said, Madonna, what the fuck are you doing? But I like it. But what are you doing? But I like it. But what is you doing? What's going on? Girl, I was confused. So, and I can't talk about how old she is performing because a lot of the greats perform up until their old age. Tina Turner, Dolly Parton, Cher, Anita Baker, okay, Tina Turner, all of them. And I hope that, in the next 20 years, that'll be Beyonce, Solange, who else? Who else? Damn it. Jasmine Sullivan, Jill Scott. I hope they all perform well into their 40s, 50s, 60s, all that. Okay, all that, honey. But I was confused about what the fuck Madonna was doing. Cardi B won 2 awards. I know she won for top rap song. But she won, I think, a total of 4 awards that night. But she came on stage twice. And I like when she won for top rap song, if I like it. She said, if you are a fan and you have a favorite artist, support them, buy their music. music, stream their music. And what I think that meant was, don't be out here being a fan and not buying shit. Because you being my fan don't mean shit if I'm selling something you won't buy it. Okay? Don't subscribe and don't watch me. Be an active subscriber. So anyway, we see that. So it's cool. It was a whole thing with her earlier in the day. She kissed Offset and lifted her leg up, and they said, "Oh, she showed her coochie." I seen the leg lift live when it was going on. It wasn't a coochie. She then went on IG herself and posted a little video and said, "That wasn't my vagina. It was my booty meat. I got a thick ass, and that's the part that grips the penis." I agree. I agree. I don't, girl, no. But you know, it was what it was. Mariah, this might be a video within itself. It's like 16. I'm gonna make this a whole separate video. So ignore the earlier part when I said this is a gossip thing. This is really the Billboard Awards recap because yeah, it just seemed too much. Mariah Carey won the Icon Award album. She is an icon. Like, no tea, no shade. Mariah has had a lot of ups and downs. She said that in her acceptance speech. I remember, honey. I remember I had a vision of love. I remember that. Okay. I remember I give my all that. Just all that. I'm a Mariah Carey. Oh, got me feeling emotion. You know what I'm saying? I'm a girl. Y'all know Mariah is a legend in this. She is an icon. And I like that she's been through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And, all these years later, she is singing or whatever. Even her sitting high, sometimes she still felt like a miss, a interracial, or she said interracial or mix. I can't think which word she used, but she still feels like she don't have a correct place because, she was born in a time where if you were mixed, sometimes you had to pick and choose, and you was in the middle where it was nothing. So that whole thing, when they showed a whole clip of her and all her, from start to finish, Mariah has had, done songs with Busta Rhymes and Old Dirty Bastard, with JD in them. I mean, did she ever come Mariah Kelly? I don't know. There's a hero, all that. Songs with Whitney Houston. Like, the girl, I may have dogged her sometime when she had bad performance. Not dogged her, but I may have commented on the bad. But I love Mariah. I'm not a lamb. I wouldn't say I'm a lamb, but if I have a Mariah Carey playlist in my title thing, but she has hits. She has hits. So at the end of the day, through the good, the bad, the ugly, she is the iconic Mariah Carey. Okay, we cannot take that away from her. And lastly, Paula Abdul performed. She has a residency in Vegas, and I think it's coming up eventually, like soon or whatnot. And, now first of all, she was lip syncing the whole time. And I don't mind that. I don't mind when people who are performers lip sync and they perform. I do have an issue with people who are lip syncing and still not performing. Like sometimes when Mariah Carey lip sync, that's what will hurt my nerve, because I'm like, Mariah, you not moving around enough for you to have to lip sync. Like, you just standing there in some heels and they may pick you up and spin you, but you still just standing there. I need you to sing a song. But someone like a Jennifer Lopez, who I believe she lip syncs when she dances. I believe Beyonce one time or two has had to lip sync too. I'm not gonna lie. And Paula Abdul. I think Sierra was lip syncing because she was dancing all around the place. Paula was lip syncing, but I'm like, honey, was all around that stage, and she's not in her 20s no more. She's in her 40s. No, I'm sorry. She's in her 50s, okay? If not her 60s. She's an older woman. Not an old woman. She's an older woman. And, but she was getting down with honey, they was flipping her like these. I'm like, don't throw it. Don't drop her. Don't drop Paula Abdul, okay? Now, it was a great performance. She did a few of her songs, and I know she did it because they were kind of trying to advertise her upcoming Vegas show, and If you are in Vegas and if you are a Paula Abdul fan, I think watching her performance, you would go to the show. And it was a great performance. It was, I mean, it was. She didn't miss a beat. They had the little cat dancing with her. I said, he ain't dead yet. How many lives he had? He's still the same age. She hasn't aged bad. Okay. Now she threw her hat and it hit that white woman in her throat. And I'm like, but the hat couldn't have been that hard. But if you toss the hat at somebody, it could still hurt. Because the white woman, it wasn't Kelly, who was it? I think it was Derek Huff's sister, whatever her name is, the sister Huff, hit her in the throat, and she had a little picture of her with a towel on her throat because it hurt. I said, "Girl, don't sue Paula because she ain't got that much money, honey." Anyway, but again, if you lip sync, you have to have a great performance, and so she had a great performance. Um, overall, overall. The award show was some bullshit. Overall, it was very, very. It's not for us. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was a lot. It was a lot of performances, and I don't mean that isn't. Oh, if you black, you can't watch it. I wasn't as entertained. I fast forwarded through most of the show, because it just girl, I no tea no shade. It's just different. Okay, it was mayo. Okay, it wasn't hot sauce. It wasn't even ketchup because I like ketchup on my French fries, and I was like, oh okay, that was it. Oh okay, but the performances were great, and I want it wasn't bad. It's just like I was bored. It was like, oh, that's what y'all do. We do this. Y'all do this. We doing this, and they doing this. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need them shoulders bouncing. Let's just say that. Anyway, if you didn't see the Billboard Awards, you ain't miss shit. You didn't. Um, that's it. So, it is what it is, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little recap of the Billboard Awards. Now let me really do the gossip video because I'm like, I wasn't gonna have another fucking hour video, but I will see y'all in a few minutes. Peace.